Hallo, my dear friends, einen wunderschönen guten Tag. Ich bin Jatinder Singh. Herzlich willkommen to the German Mentor. In today's session, I will explain you two important German connectors, wenn and als. So this is not a lengthy session. I request you to watch the complete session. What is the difference between these two connectors? Give your comments, your feedback, and do not forget to subscribe the channel, put the notifications on, and you will get the videos from my side regularly. So let's start today's session. Los gates. So today's topic, as I have told you, I will explain you two important connectors. The first connector, that is when, and the second connector I will explain you, als. So we use these two important conjunctions very oftenly in German language. But in which situations and scenarios we use, I'm going to explain you in this video one by one. So let's start the difference between these two connectors. So when means if in English language, when we have to use something about the present situations, we use this conjunction. And als means when in English. So when we have to explain some past events which happened in the history, then we use this conjunction als. So now we see one by one in which particular situations we use these conjunctions. Number eins, in when case, bidinu, it means condition. When some term, condition, or requirement is there, then we use when as a connector, as a conjunction. And the second situation would be wiederholung. It means a repetition, when some repeat work is there, right? And the third situation would be kein bestimmter Moment. It means no exact moment, all of sudden, unexpected, and anticipation. So we use the when connector in these three different situations. Now we see where we use the als conjunction as compared to when. So the first moment is Zeitangabe, time declaration, when there is a certain time and date is there in the past. When you have to use or explain some event which happened in the history in the past, that means Zeitangabe. The second situation would be bestimmter Zeitabschnitt, when certain time period is there. And the third situation would be spezieller moment, for some occasion and moment in the past. So basically, when we have to use or narrate some events in the history, we use als, conjunction, or connector as compared to when. So in the next slide, I will explain you some random examples in when connector with all these three different situations, and later on the als connector, the als conjunction. So when it means if, for present situation, it means Bedingung, condition, Wiederholung, repetition, kein bestimmter Moment, which you just have seen in the previous slide. So now we see and explore some random examples to understand this conjunction, this connector. Nummer eins, wenn es regnet, bleibe ich zu Hause und lese ein Buch. So the same sentence you can make in the reverse order. So Beispiel, ich bleibe zu Hause und lese ein Buch, wenn es regnet. So it depends on you, friends, how you use these structures. Both are grammatically correct. The second example, Nummer zwei, wenn ich tanzen gehe, vergeht die Zeit sehr schnell. Oder die Zeit vergeht sehr schnell, wenn ich tanzen gehe. And one more thing I would like to explain, it depends on you. Either you can use the when conjunction at the starting of the sentence, or you can put it at the second phrase. So these are grammar wise correct. Nummer drei, wenn ich Zeit habe, werde ich ins Kino gehen, oder ich werde ins Kino gehen, wenn ich Zeit habe. And now we see the fourth example of when connector. Wenn ich zu Hause bin, rufe ich dich an, oder ich rufe dich an, wenn ich zu Hause bin. So this is the first conjunction or connector when we use in the present situations like conditions, or you do some task in the repeat form, and kein bestimmter Moment. And in the next slide, now we see als, it means when, for the past events. Zeitangabe, bestimmter, Zeitabschnitt, spezieller Moment. Now we see the first example in this conjunction. Als 15 war, konnte Auto fahren. Or you can write konnte Auto fahren, als 15 war. So I have explained in this sentence that as he was 15 years old, he could drive the car, or he could drive the car as he was 15 years old. Both the sentences are grammar-wise correct. Nummer zwei, als ich ein Kind war, wohnte ich in Deutschland. Ich wohnte in Deutschland, als ich ein Kind war. As I was a child, I used to live in Germany, or I used to live in Germany as I was a child. Both are correct. Nummer 3. Als es Krieg gab, verließen wir unser Haus. Wir verließen unser Haus, als es Krieg gab. And my dear friends, now we see the last example of today's session in als. Als ich meinen Abschluss machte, schenkte mein Vater mir ein Auto. Mein Vater schenkte mir ein Auto, als ich meinen Abschluss machte. So friends, that was today's session. I have explained you two different connectors, conjunctions, when and als. So when we use in present situation and als we use in the past events which happened in the history. It depends on you how you build a sentence or use a sentence like Hauptsatz, Nebensatz, and Nebensatz, Hauptsatz. If you like this content, give your comments, your feedback, and on which grammar videos you want the videos from my side, and I will try to make the videos on those topics. And at the end of the session, I would like to say thanks to watch the complete video. Like, comment, share with others, recommend to others, and subscribe the channel, my friends, because it gives me motivation to bring more and more German grammar videos on this channel for you so that you can also enhance your German language skills. We will meet in the next grammar video very soon. Take care of yourself. Learn German only on the German Mentor. Wir treffen uns sehr bald. Bleiben Sie gesund und glücklich. Einen wunderschönen guten Tag. Tschüss. Auf Wiedersehen.